Hello everyone, thanks for dropping by. As you know, MGTOW is a philosophy that guys adopt when they don't want to get burnt in the family courts. It's essentially a non-violent philosophy. But as always, there are bad apples in the barrel and they poison the entire MGTOW philosophy because these bad apples just advocate violence against women and, to an extent, killing women. I'm totally against that. I'm not a MGTOW myself as such. I just read about it and comment on this channel. But there are some really bad apples, and as such, MGTOW is just rid of them. They're not wanted at all. Because for every bad apple that's out there, there's hundreds, maybe thousands of guys that just peacefully get on with their lives, which is what MGTOW is. It's just guys going their own way and looking after themselves and don't want to get involved with women because they know the dangers. But anyway, looking around on the web yesterday, I found this. As you know, with bad apples, there's always blowback, and this is one of them. As you can see, it says, Reddit bans notorious anti-feminist subreddit men going their own way. This was written by a guy called MGTOW on the 3rd of August this year. Subtitle, Reddit says the ban stems from policies that prohibit inciting violence or promoting hate. It's not much of an article. It's mostly just about this ban. And that's all the article it says. Reddit site policies explicitly prohibit content which excites violence and promotes hate based on identity or vulnerability. The subreddit in question was banned in accordance with these policies. Now, this article by Newsweek, written on Monday 9th of August, by a lady called Cami Pedroja, is a more detailed article about this ban. Whether Newsweek is valid news source in America, I don't know, not being an American. But anyway, this is a news article about this case, and the first paragraph is Reddit banned the notorious anti-feminist men going their way subreddit forum on Tuesday, as well as their backup forum men going their own way too, for violating rules about inciting violence or promoting hate. As I said at the beginning of this video, MGTOW is essentially peaceful, but there's bad apples which poison the entire philosophy of MGTOW, and this person who's been banned is one of them. After roughly a decade of Reddit user complaints against the group for inciting violence or promoting hate, the MGTOW group, which has been called the Toxic Male Separatist Movement, I've commented on that before, they're not a movement, we're just a philosophy, was banned, leaving some people to wonder what took so long. Who are these people? Mostly women, no doubt. Then it goes on about the article. Men going their own way, or MGTOW's members may say, have joked about violence against women and rape for years. Well, I've been reading about MGTOW for several years now, and I've never seen a single joke about violence against women or rape. If there is jokes about it, then they're in exceptionally poor taste, and I personally want nothing to do with them. A now widely circulated scholarly report written by a group of computer scientists framed the manosphere as a movement growing in troubling ways, showing now it has been certainly associated with acts of domestic terrorism. This is let's see what it says about that. Not now. There's the report. All a load of bullshit, no doubt. There's MGTOW. Threads, users, posts. Anyway, you can read that yourself. That's a scholarly report. All mostly bullshit. The report shows that the MGTOW group specifically has been linked to multiple occurrences of online harassment and real-world violence. Those are the bad apples again, poisoning it for all the thousands and thousands of guys who simply want to peacefully get on with their lives. He pointed to frequent visitor to the MGTOW community, Christopher Hassan, a self-identified white nationalist, one of the bad apples. Only doing 13 years porridge for it. Stockpiling unregistered silencers, stockpiling guns. As an addict of a controlled substance, in other words, he's a drug addict with a bad attitude towards women. And now he's paying the price for it in prison. Prosecutors said his computer search history was riddled with phrases like kill as many people as possible. That shows the state of his mind, probably brought on by narcotics. A manifesto of mass bombings and tens of thousands of visits to a MGTOW subreddit. Anyway. And that's the article. Let's see what it says if there's any comments. Yes, 10 comments. Society just can't stand to see men being happy and minding their own business. So much misinformation in this article. Exactly. Men going their own way is just guys living peacefully on their own. I've lived peacefully on my own ever since Dad died. That's getting on for 4 years now. In fact, a little over 4 years. And I've never advocated violence against women. Promoting rape is minding its own business. Got it. Must be a simp. It's not. The author provides no evidence of justification. The author is a woman. This is the level of journalism that makes it into the fabled Newsweek. I don't know how Newsweek ranks in news in America. So a MGTOW who avoids false rape applications, false paternity, alimony, losing his house and his pension by avoiding women, or somehow being lumped with lunatic incels who engage in violent acts. Exactly. Seems like we are doing something right. Courts and society stacked against men. Why would they want to deal with it? The article is garbage. I'd go even further and say all mainstream media is trash. Well, if there's anything like the BBC, it will be. Promoting the agenda of their masters, they're all they're good for. Written by a clueless woman, what a shock. FDA, ? No idea what that means. But anyway, that is the report on Reddit banning men going their own way through a couple of bad apples just being nasty and vicious. However, I did find this on the internet. It's MGTOW Ramblings. It's podcasts. It just discusses about men, frustrated champ, the reading rational male, self-preservation society, my penis is not small enough, beware of the Karens, and on and on and on. I'll naturally put all the links below so you can have a read and listen to it, but I think this video is going on for 10 minutes now, but Reddit might have banned men going their own way through the actions of bad apples, but MGTOW is not going to go away because we've got other platforms to air our views, so long as they're not advocating violence against women or rape or anything like that. And the MGTOWs that cause trouble are just the tip of the iceberg, where the vast majority of MGTOWs, not me because I'm not necessarily a MGTOW, are like the bottom of the iceberg, hidden. Nobody knows about them and they're just peacefully living their lives as they want. Anyway, I think this is 10 minutes now, so I'll wrap it up now. You know the routine, people. Like, dislike, comment, subscribe. It's completely up to you. So until next Monday, when I might find some more on this topic, or I might go on to Star Wars. That's it for this one. Bye-bye.